Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. How are you? So today is the first day of Dollar Tree meals. So we are going to make cheesy bacon pasta. So I have water over here boiling, and I have 5 strips of bacon over here starting to cook. Now this week's videos are going to be short because they're really easy. So we might end up chatting a little bit too because I need to get to that 8 minutes. But anyway, something else we need to do too while we're getting this stuff ready is we need to grind up some, it is pepper jack cheese. I haven't used one of these in years, so hopefully I do it right. And this week I will be using my own cheese because they didn't have any of the $5 trees that we went to. So I didn't want to change all the recipes just because I couldn't get some cheese. So we're going to grind up all this cheese here. And if you don't want to use pepper jack, you don't have to. You can use whatever kind you want. But I have a challenge I want to do for you guys. Put this down here for just a minute, and then I'll keep grinding in a minute. Alright. So next week I want to do cooking with canned goods. Because, you know, we keep telling everybody to prep. And then, you know, we need to do things to use that prep because you want to keep it rotated. So I have a challenge for you guys. I do have my own ideas, and I have some recipes in place that I'm going to create, but maybe your guys' is better. So, I know Carmen said something about, you know, letting you guys pick some things, but I thought about, why don't I pick the things I want, then you guys can go from there. So, I have canned hamburger, canned ham, canned chicken, I don't think I have any more canned turkey. So I have those meats that I can use. You know, I also have some frozen meats. We can do that too. So what I want to do is use up some canned goods that I have tons of and make a nice, cool recipe out of that. So let me show you what the cans are. Alright. I want to make something with beef stew. I want to make something with mini beef raviolis. Now, it doesn't have to be single cans because obviously I have lots of each. And then I want something to use with the, they call them beefaronis, I think is what it is. Alright. Mind you, I do have things in mind, but I like to get my following week prepped up on Monday so that if I need to get anything, I can. I'm trying really hard to avoid buying anything next week. Because the last 4 weeks, I've spent a lot on groceries. I've kind of went out of my budget. But anyway, I was having fun because I'm not having to adapt to anybody's flavors except for mine and Tom's. And, you know, things that people wouldn't eat, whatever. So, I've been having fun. Alright. Canned chili. And the last thing is canned potatoes. So, if you can put in the comments below something that you think, and we want to create these. We want to make them our own creations, right? Sorry you got my eyeball there, but I needed to get out a fork. Oh, we'll give it a minute. The water boiling? Just about. Alright. So I want to make creations out of this. So let's create together, okay? So like I have a few ideas what I want to do, but let's see if you guys can come up with something a little bit better. And let's make it cookbook ready. But I do have every canned vegetable you can think of too. And then, you know, I have lots of my own home canned goods as well. So anything that you think that you'd add to those, you know, let's come up with recipes below and be creative and see what we come up with. So I'm going to let that get to boiling. I'm going to get this bacon to cooking. The reason that I'm cooking the bacon instead of doing my pre-cooked, well, A, because it's not from the Dollar Tree, and B, because we're actually going to use the bacon grease as well. You don't have to, but we're going to. And we're going to make it nice and crispy. I'm using the full box, and it says it's got 25% more, so I'm sure there'll be lots of leftovers. But I've been really good about being able to give the leftovers to our neighbor. And like we had Crystal over for dinner the other night, just so that we could get rid of the leftovers. And then when we didn't do any of that, we took it downtown and got rid of it there. So we just don't have room in the freezer for leftovers. And I don't mind feeding people. I like feeding people. So anyway, think about the different recipes that you could come up with. Just make sure they're not real expensive. That's the #1 rule. And it has to have those in it, and I have several cans of each, so it's not like we can't use more than 2 or 3 cans, whatever. Let's see what you come up with. And I'll be back when this is crispy and those are done. Alright, so now the noodles are done. I've been talking to Courtney and Tom, so everything's probably cold, but that's okay. I'm going to heat up what little bit of bacon grease I had left in there. And we're going to use 1 can of the pasta sauce. And then I'm going to take all that bacon and I chunked it up into little pieces. And we're just going to get all that mixed together and heat it up. I think that bacon grease is going to add a little bit more flavor to it. So ended up being $3 more, $3.75, $5. So $21.75 for everything we got at Dollar Tree for the week. So I don't think that's too bad. Not too bad at all. So I'm going to let this just warm up a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're going to take all that sauce, and we're going to pour it in on the pasta. Let me pull it over here in front of you so we can see everything, and then I'll warm it up. Alright. So now remember, we ground up that cheese. We're going to put that cheese inside of it. And we're going to get it all mixed together. Now, if you want to, don't mind spending a little bit more, you can always put, a vegetable or something on the side of it. So that you got more of a filling meal. If you don't want to put a veggie in it, you don't have to. Actually, I wouldn't mind adding corn or something to it inside of it. I like to do that with the pasta dishes. I started that when I was doing daycare, and I've done it ever since. And this pen pasta or penne, however you say it, it's pretty good. I think I like it better than spaghetti. Alright, so let's give us a bite here with a little bit of everything on it. Hopefully. There we go. I'm going to try it, and then I'll warm it up just before Tom's ready to come home. The bacon in it makes it really good. And I can actually taste the bacon grease in it. That tastes really good. It really steps up that pasta sauce just a little bit. But it's called Cheesy Bacon Pasta, all from Dollar Tree. So I'll be back when Tom gets here and he can take a taste test. I can't even talk, it's Monday. Taste test. And remember those 5 products. Let's try to come up with some recipes for it. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
How was back to work after having 2 full days off?
Tiring. Very tiring.
Well, this is our first Dollar Tree meal. It's cheesy bacon pasta. I know you love pasta, so what do you think?
Good.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad for a Dollar Tree meal, huh? Mm-mm. Well, all week you're going to get Dollar Tree. Well, then you went shopping with me, so you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't know what's being cooked with all of it.
No.
All right. Will you?
That's a surprise.
That's a surprise. All right. Will you eat down there, young man?
This is what I get all day.
Run. You poor thing. You have a blessed day. Be a blessing. And bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Have a good night, guys.